I do apologize. Am I disturbing you?
No, please. Do come in, Mrs.
My name is Miss Alice de Bouvier. I'm Mr. Holmes' new neighbor.
Oh, I didn't have the pleasure to... I am Dr. John Watson. Could we provide you with any assistance?
Oh, she is not the concern, Watson.
I'm... Then, what is this about?
That child standing sniffling behind her. Get rid of him, Watson.
But he is shivering with cold. And he is upset. What happened to him?
Little Tom knocked at the wrong door.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh, boy, come in. Warm yourself by the fire. Can I offer you a cup of tea, Mr. Bouvier?
Well,
It is not as though we are disturbing you-know-who, are we?
I suppose not.
Since you are our new neighbor, it is perhaps better that you know what he's like.
You're starting to worry me.
Well, Mr. Holmes is relapsing. This illness that he has seizes him when he finds himself with nothing to do. He becomes completely asocial. And alas, this is a very difficult, medically incurable case. Now, this must stay between us.
Of course, I understand. How very sad.
But there is a cure, if only a temporary one. A thrilling inquiry. Most certainly. If he refuses this one, then his condition will worsen.
Oh, I am still here, you know. I didn't fall out of the window. Very well, then.
Thank you, miss.
Alright, so hello everybody. Welcome to Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm just going to record an entire case at once and release it. If the case isn't long enough to make 3 videos, then I'll just do it. Then I'll just release it in 2, and I'll do an extra Call of Cthulhu video on the weekend. But by the looks of it, this is more or less the same as the last Sherlock Holmes game that I played. Red eyes, recent weeping, probably. Pale skin, malnutrition. Born in 1887, so he's 8. Does that mean that I'm trying to remember how this goes. Lame arm. Well, it doesn't look injured, so I'm going to assume it's a malformation. What about this button? No? So we're learning about this character, basically. Map of London. You can read and use a map. Oh. And he is neatly mended, which means he has caring parents. Okay, so I'm guessing that the recent weeping and malformation is things that I could technically get wrong, but I'm going to assume I'm right. Hey. So does that mean if they were wrong, it would just tell me and it wouldn't, whatever. Tom is 8 years old. His clothes are well worn and have multiple patches. Neatly applied, Tom's parents are concerned for his well-being. His pale skin indicates that he is suffering from malnutrition. He looks like he has... red eyes. He has been weeping very recently. Tom's malformation could have been caused by his mother's poor nutrition during pregnancy.
Now tell me, boy, what brings you here?
It's my father, sir. He's missing. I don't know what to do.
What's his name?
George Hurst, sir.
Missing, eh? And what do the police say?
The police, they don't believe me. They say he's just abandoned me. But that's a...
Obviously. Your clothes are well mended and you can read. Your parents may be poor, but you are loved.
Yeah, well, it's just the 2 of us now. My mother died when I was a little one.
And that's just one more reason for not leaving you. Your father doesn't seem the irresponsible type. He's very good to you.
Well, that's right. But he has no fixed work, so he often takes odd jobs for the day. Because that's all he can find. Only this time, he didn't come home.
And when was the last time you saw him?
3 weeks ago. He left for a new job. But this time, he was acting a bit strange and angry.
Strange? In what way?
He said to me, "Son, I'm out on a special job. Don't you dare move from here. I think something went wrong.
3 weeks? That's a long time.
Well, every day I thought he would show up. And anyway, I can look after myself.
What were you thinking? You and your father are both at risk. You should have come to me much earlier.
I was afraid. I ain't got no family. And I've got no other place to go. If our landlord finds out that father left me, he'll throw me out on the street.
Tom, you've been very resourceful. We shall be discreet.
If only my mother was still here.
Very well. Your address, please, Tom.
12 Dorset Street, the first floor, door E. It's in Whitechapel, sir. But I ain't got no money to pay.
Who asked for money, Tom? Your case seems to be the very medicine I need. I'll meet you there shortly.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Okay, what's this? God. Okay, and that's just the dialogue. Okay, so we got an address. Got Tom's birthday, that he's malnutrition, he has caring parents. That'll let us change. Okay. Now,
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. My archive.
yeah.
I can always consult
So
with
this does seem to be more or less the same as the last game that I played of
it. A
this.
map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful. Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
Poor child. Holmes, you should help him.
Okay, and then that's
My
the work
analysis
desk.
It's useful for my work.
And then this should be
My archive. I can always
okay,
consult
more
with it.
archive. This I do believe was his bedroom, yeah, and you can change your disguises in that, but that, I mean, we could change the way he looks now, but that seems to be fairly pointless. Well, actually, let's see if we can get him a little bit nicer clothes, maybe. Festive attire, okay. Doctor outfit, bandit outfit, pastor, sportswear, casual suit, overcoat, sailor outfit. Overcoat, casual suit. Let's go with the overcoat. I like the overcoat. Now, I can change his hair and hat. I should give him the good old Sherlock Holmes look. But I think we'll just keep him as is. Yeah. Alright, let us away. So yeah, I did look up the achievements for this. It seems like most of them are just basically play the game and you'll get them. There's like a lawn bowling tournament apparently at some point that I have to win. And that was, according to the thing I looked at, the only real missable achievement because you can replay all of them. So I mean, yeah, that's probably not really missable. But just going by the last game, there shouldn't be too many things that I need to watch out for.
These streets are too narrow for the cab. I'll have to walk.
Okay. Wait, am I going that way though, or I mean, we came from that way, so obviously we go. Okay, good. There's a run.
North Street.
"12 Dorset Street." Okay, well there's Dorset Street.
Dorset Street.
14. 13. So that should make this one 12. Nope, 15. Oh, how the... What? That's not how street numbers work. Room E. I'm going to assume it's on the second floor, if C is right here, next to the stairs.
"'Tis our home, Mr. Holmes."
Something in the pocket. The Old Tabard Pub. The best choice of beers and ales in Whitechapel, located on North Street.
Glue. Probably taken from a wall. The Old Tabard Pub, North Street.
So yeah, this is basically your clue vision. It makes things glow and gives you a little bit of a hint as to what you're looking at. But let's talk to this guy first.
"Please, sir, find my father."
Okay. Guess I don't need to talk to him first.
Ah, so that's why you came to see me.
Because Sherlock Holmes by Arthur Conan Doyle.
Tom probably reads at night.
Objects marked are to be used further in your investigation. Okay.
"The roof leaks all the time. Father used to fix it."
Okay. Well, I mean, there's a ladder that leads up there, so we may get a clue up there. The Valley Company Limited. Paid. Oh, that
Hurst
one isn't
covered
paid.
his bills ahead of time, thus providing Tom with security and sustenance.
Yeah, that's good.
"My mother, sir. She died when I was very young. My father told me what she was like, but that's all I have."
I'm sorry, Tom. My mother left me when I was very young, too.
Two beds.
A collection of worn-out and second-hand books. George Hurst was providing his son with the best education that he could afford. Food's running low. It's already 3 weeks since George Hurst's disappearance.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I
especially
can
back in
see
these
the
times.
preparations for peasant soup. A clever concoction for somebody with apparently no culinary skills.
I mean, if it's called peasant soup, odds are it's like throw shit in pot, right? Well, let's see what's upstairs, maybe. Come on, Sherlock.
It's too dark. I can't see anything.
Alright, well, that was pointless. Nope. Rent bills, leaflet. Okay. Oh, okay. It's just telling me that it can be used somewhere. Not that I use it from there. Got it. There we are. Ooh, what's this?
A leather satchel. What's in it?
Let's find out, shall we? Hello there, George. I know that it's difficult for you to find a job and you need to feed and clothe your son. I've attached to this letter a pub leaflet. I've heard that there's a fellow there who's offering a special job. Maybe it will help you. I hope so. Okay.
Just some old things.
Okay. And apparently that's that up there. Well, we got a clue. Going to the pub.
The Old Tabard Pub? Did you hear anything about it from your father, Tom?
"My father's a regular, but he's not a drinker, sir. It's close by on North Street."
Alright. Well, time to go to the pub then. So, based on, once again, mainly the last game, there generally isn't too... North Street was that way, right? Yeah. There generally isn't too much to do in between locations. Like, unless something takes place, like, over...
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
Well, if it isn't young Wiggins. And I see you found yourself a job.
If you can call it that. I hate it. But if you've got any proper work for me...
I just might be in need of your assistance later. Wait here.
So Wiggins, if you don't know, is a street kid that Sherlock hires him and his gang to investigate things because everybody ignores them.
I need to Earwig to find out who is offering this special job. There's no one to eavesdrop on from here.
Oh. God, this is a shit fucking
No.
minigame.
That fellow who's offering the special jobs, he never drinks alcohol.
Okay, so clearly not him.
The longer the picket line, the shorter the strike.
Oh,
Equality for the working class.
I'm glad I'm my own boss. I can complain only to myself. Or to Watson.
okay. What about these guys, though? I don't see any alcohol there. I don't know if you can fail these or not. I doubt it. Maybe later there will be
The
some.
man who's offering that special job has a proper set of mutton chop whiskers.
Okay.
So, the man I'm looking for has whiskers and never drinks alcohol.
Dump the bosses off your backs.
Let's see, I mean that would definitely be that guy there. Then I mean, there's no doubt about it that it's that guy there. But I guess we'll. Whiskers beer. Observation complete, which means it's not him.
It's not him.
Thanks, I already knew that. Okay, so
Dump
maybe
the
now I
bosses
can
off your
sit here.
backs.
Whiskers and a glass of water.
This must be the man that I'm looking for.
Oh well, wait. What do I got to do then? Oh, I need to keep watch. Okay. Right trigger, hold to skip time. Wow, he's doesn't have a lot of people coming for this job, does he? Say missing?
Interesting. A missing person. I should find out more.
Missing Mr. Strobridge. At the start of October, Mr. John Strobridge went missing from Dorset Street under mysterious circumstances. If you have any information, please contact Mrs. Strobridge at 5 Dorset Street. Thank you in advance for any information or help. Okay, so I guess we're heading to number 5 Dorset Street.
You see that gentleman? I need you to follow him and report back to me. All right, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, alright. Well, this is new. Because in the last game we sent Wiggins out on stuff, but it was always we would just send him out and then that would be that. Okay, so I think that's him down there. No, I don't want to peek. Okay, so if those arrows fill up, then I'm gonna be
Whitechapel never changes.
caught.
Dirt and beggars everywhere.
Now, why he would be suspicious of Wiggins here following him, I don't know.
I couldn't pay the rent last week.
I'm going to assume that I just basically always need to be in cover. Like that I just need to move from cover to cover every time he turns around.
Pumpkin, cabbage, cheap.
Oh, come on. Is my next set of cover. Is the wagon there, or probably those boxes way up there? Yeah, we didn't do anything like this in the last game.
They won't let me pass. I'll need to find another way.
Well, he's turning left, so
Rich folk feed meat to their
I guess
dogs.
we go left.
I can't even remember what meat tastes.
Living costs are too much these days. My son has to work down the sewers. He's only 7.
Got him. Don't know why he crouches down when he's next to a wall like this. If anything, that's more suspicious. I'm also curious, like, as like take cover, right? Would he see me if he turned around right here because I'm not technically in cover? I feel like I'd be fine because he can't see
you
me
waiting
either
for?
way, but
Ah, boys from the Bruisers gang. Better keep out of their way.
Stop crying and get to work. Take a brush and get in there.
yeah, I was.
I'll be able to continue the chase if I climb up the chimney, but it's dangerous.
Stupid kid. Go on then.
Okay. Yeah, just climb. I'm assuming that. Oh. So I gotta clean the chimneys. Okay, wow. Yeah, this is neat. I don't remember there really being like any real sequences even close to this in the last game. Ooh, that's not good. Come on, get up there. Come on, almost to the top. Fresh air. Oof. I was close, but I have a feeling that it's always close.
He's still here, that's a relief.
Okay. I mean, now that we're up here, we don't need to worry about hiding, right? Like, there's no way he's gonna look up and think that that person's following him. Okay, I'm going to assume then that I need to cross, just because it's an option, yeah. I was gonna say, because I could keep going forward. Oh. Nope, suspect not lost, I'm sure he... Oh. Across the path without falling. Okay, I see, another one of these. God, this reminds me of Watch Dogs and like the drinking mini games, because you had to do something similar to this, and then they ended up patching it because like the final set of challenges that you were supposed to do were basically impossible. Like you could, like they were technically doable, but so many people were like, this is impossible, that they actually just straight up patched it to make them easier. And oh boy, did they ever make them easier. It was super easy after that. Oh, looks like I got a little bit of a jaunt around. It's a good thing there's all this wood that lets me follow him.
Where did he come from?
I don't know, it's weird.
What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor in the morning?
Alright, so I don't know what the peak thing is for. I mean, it doesn't seem to make a difference. I mean, you would assume that you would have to peak. I'm just going to assume that I need to go
What are
through
you
here.
doing in my garden?
I'm assuming if I tried to go around the corner, there was going to be something that stopped me from going this way. Obviously, I didn't find it, but, you know. I'm assuming it's red because I'm too close. But at the same time, you know, he can't see me, so. Yeah, I don't know what would have stopped me, though. But I'm assuming something would have. Maybe not. I don't know. Did it that way. Oh, you know what? There's no cover. There's nowhere. There's nothing for me to hide behind during that whole sequence. Oh yeah, look at that. He couldn't see me, but it was still filling up because I guess because I wasn't, or maybe it was I was a little bit further back. I guess maybe he could have seen me. Oh my god, this is a long ass fucking sequence.
I know that boy. He's Shoeshine Jim from Chambers Street. He's mute because his drunk stepfather beat him. Hey, Jim. Can you lend me your kit? I'm on a secret mission for Mr. Holmes.
Mm-hmm.
Time to shine these shoes. Okay, well, first things first. Wipe them off. Now dry them off. Give them a good brushing.
This could be useful with a small...
Oh.
Did you fall asleep?
And then fill in the holes. Oh, I see. Maybe now I need to wipe it off.
What are you doing?
Oh,
I don't
sorry,
know.
sir. I'm still learning.
I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Oh wow, that raised my alarm quite a bit, didn't it? Well, I'm obviously not going past those dogs.
He's talking with a cabbie. I need to get closer.
Yeah, not even gonna attempt to go past those dogs.
Freezing.
I'm praying it doesn't get cold again.
Nope,
I've
not
no
going that
money
way.
for coal.
Here we are.
I
Oh,
can't lose him now.
sprint, man, sprint! What was that? On the trail. Don't let the suspicious man out of your sight. Okay. I didn't. Ba-dum.
Interesting. What's going on in the yard?
I don't know. Let's find out. There's a hole here. Can I get through that gate? I can. Can't sprint, but that makes sense. They might hear me running around their house.
Ah, a coat of arms. It might help Mr. Holmes. I'll make a drawing of it.
Okay, is there anything else in here? Oh.
Wow, a lot of expensive stuff.
Okay, that's all I get from that window.
It's too dangerous to enter.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way it's gonna let me go in the house, right? That seems like a dumb thing
I
to
can't
do.
see what's inside.
Oh, nope. Curtains are drawn on that one. Oh, no. So the sides of the house don't have any windows. Just the front and back. Alright. I don't know. I feel like you might be able to hear those doors opening if you were inside.
I can't see what's inside.
No. Oh, here we go, though. These ones aren't covered.
Do only 2 people live here? I wish one was me.
I mean, we don't know that it's only these two. It's only 2 we can see.
Bags of food. I like this house. Time to report to Mr. Holmes. Let's get outside before I get caught.
Fucking little gymnast we got here. Alright, let's see. I mean, we did get that one to... I mean, the missing poster, it gave us an address. So I'm assuming now we'll switch back to Holmes.
Wiggins' tale was quite unusual. What do you make of what he found, Holmes?
Wiggins did a good job.
Alright, well, let's check out... Drawing a coat of arms. Yeah, search archives. That's what I thought. Art and architecture, history... Acts of the Union. Oh. Let's see. Encyclopedias, newspapers, research, chemistry, badges and medals, maybe. Oh, whoops. Newspapers, but we don't really have a date, so that's pointless. Whoops, that's not. Fuck. I'll get the right button at some point. Yeah, that doesn't. Hey, wait. Early relay. Isn't that something to, in relay? I think that we had something like that in what's his face? The
That's not the one I need.
Okay. I don't know which one we need. In all honesty, none of these really. Oh, here we go. English coat of arms. The coat of arms of the Marsh family. Nowadays, the representative of this family is Lord Edward Marsh, the well-known benefactor. He provides the poor people of Whitechapel with provisions, warm clothes, etc. Lord Marsh is also renowned as a co-founder of the special education program, which allows poor people the opportunity of an education. Lord Marsh resides at 3 Mainsbury Road, London. Okay.
It is. So this man could be Lord Marsh. Huh. A lord who hangs around in a public house. Let's pay a visit to Lord Marsh. We'll pretend that we're interested in his charitable activities.
Mr. Holmes, you have a visitor.
Oh, just ask him to wait.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. This young lady refuses to wait for anything.
What?
Father!
Caitlin!
Miss Caitlin's boarding school was flooded. Everyone was sent home.
As if it could smell any mustier.
My word, how is it possible that you have grown up so fast?
You'll be staying. Wherever will we put you?
Holmes, I'll give her my room, of course.
What do you have to say, Kate?
You're on a new case. A respectable lady who's being blackmailed? Or is it a love story between a prince and a suffragist?
However did you guess?
You will tell me, won't you, Father?
But you'll make Watson jealous.
All right, then. Have fun. I'll go and unpack. Will you help me, Mrs. Hudson?
Okay, so I didn't know that she, like...
Go, Mr. Holmes. Yeah. I'll take care of everything.
It's wonderful to have Kate home.
I didn't know that Sherlock actually had a daughter. Okay, yeah. Marcia's house. I guess. Alright. So let's go pay a visit to Lord Marsh. I still think it's weird that we didn't go to that other... maybe I could have went to the other dress first. Too late now. Practical motherhood and parentcraft? Alright. I guess that makes sense if his daughter's going to be with him for a bit. See, when I saw that this was called like the Devil's Daughter, I assumed it had maybe Sherlock's the devil. I assumed that it had something to do with a little girl.
Holmes, about Caitlin.
Yes?
She has grown up, hasn't she? Don't you think it's time to tell her?
To tell her what, Watson?
Well, about her father.
Never. Absolutely never. Do you hear me?
Holmes, you were responsible for the death of her father. You owe her the truth. She is old enough now.
I would lose her. Can't you see that? She must never know, Watson. Is that clear?
Holmes.
It won't and can't happen.
Okay.
Come in, please.
Is this the same place? Yeah, broken wall and everything.
Good day, gentlemen. Welcome to my home. How may I help you?
Good day to you, Lord Marsh. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Alright, let's learn about this guy, shall we? Red eyes. I mean, he's covered in a blanket in that, so I'm going to assume that he's sick. Oh. Blanket. I'm going to assume he's ill. I don't think that he's hiding anything. Gold ring, man of wealth. Oh, painkillers. Oh. Something here. No, it's a meeting, so it must be his assistant's notebook. Because it's definitely not a... What is this? Embroidered motif, member of a hunting club. And the last one we got is physician. I can read that even though it's... Alright. Reuben Fisher is a young man at 25 and already a confident physician. He is well educated, mannered, and a member of a hunting club. His clothes indicate that he is financially wealthy. Reuben Fisher is not only a physician, he is also Lord Marsh's personal assistant. And Lord Marsh is a wealthy man who holds a high position in society, indicated by his expensive clothes and valuable gold ring. He has dedicated his life to helping the poor. He is ill, therefore he is covered with a blanket, despite the fact that it's quite warm inside the room. There's an opened package of powerful painkillers. Oh, he got the good shit, did he?
I hope we're not disturbing you. You are with your physician?
Yes, this is Dr. Reuben Fisher. But no, please, I'm intrigued by your visit, Mr. Holmes.
I'm glad to hear it. The last thing I'd wish is to upset the patient. Lord Marsh, can I just say that I admire all of your efforts in assisting the poor of London?
Yes. It is a war that we must fight, on our streets and now too from my home. You must surely have noticed those bags full of items, clothing and books for the unfortunate.
That is inspirational. At my own humble level, I too try my best to support those in need. I thought perhaps that I could be of some assistance.
I don't see why not. I already have the valuable assistance of Dr. Fisher, who happens to be my personal physician.
It's curious. Your face seems familiar to me, Doctor. Oddly, I'm associating it with Whitechapel?
Well done. You are right. I do occasionally frequent a few hostelries over there, would you believe it? Not that I am a drinker. But there, dressed as a working man, I can approach the other fellows to see if they might be interested in a special job.
A special job? May I ask what you're referring to?
Certainly. Since Lord Marsh began his special education program in 1889, he foresaw that such people would need an occupation of some kind. And so, with or without education, we propose these opportunities to work with Lord Marsh. It offers the less fortunate a chance to help make London a better place.
That's remarkable.
Yes, indeed. In order to truly see, one requires vision, yes, but also insight. And Lord Marsh has believed this since he was a child.
Oh, Dr. Fisher makes it all sound so romantic. Let's close this topic.
Forgive me, Lord Marsh. You're looking very pale. Might I offer Dr. Watson's assistance?
That is kind of you, but I feel confident that I can provide Lord Marsh with the care that he requires.
How long have you been like this, my lord?
I'm fine, Dr. Watson. Don't fuss. It's only influenza. I'll be better in a few days. I can feel it already.
Yeah, I bet.
In that case, why are you taking such powerful painkillers?
Excuse me, what do you mean?
Mr. Holmes is referring to the pills on your table.
I'm sorry, but that's a medical confidentiality.
Okay, well, it's let me do this, but I don't seem to... Huh.
A provision dealing with the paupers of Whitechapel.
Our Quartermain Club.
Lord Marsh, hunting with his friends.
Ah, my dear comrades, Lord Collins and Lord Harrington. If it wasn't for this godforsaken English malady, I'd be with those rapscallions right now.
All in due time, my lord.
Last year, 3 orphans were put through medical college. Thanks to Lord Marsh and the special education program, a great many poor people will have a second chance in life.
Okay. Well, let's do this, I guess. Some papers. Document with seal. What do we got here? Dear Lord Marsh, here's the list of selected participants for the special education program in October. It looks to be a very promising event. I'm looking forward to it. Well, this name I recognize.
John Strobridge. I've seen this name before. It was on a missing persons poster. I can't quite work it out. Do you have any idea as to the number of people who might owe you their lives?
Oh, don't embarrass me, Mr. Holmes. But indeed, these people have become like a family to me.
That would be a fairly large family, I imagine.
Yes, the list would be longer than any of your short stories. As for how large, well, Fisher is the one who keeps record.
Might we take a glance at the list?
I regret that is impossible. It is confidential. I stand firm upon that point, Mr. Holmes.
I quite understand. We'll most certainly send a donation towards your educational program. I shall take my leave then. I thank you both, and I wish you all the very best, gentlemen.
Likewise, Mr. Holmes.
Okay. Oh, we get to do... Oh, right. I love this part. Find a pair of related clues. Missing and refused. So now in the last game, you could basically just do this and it didn't matter. Oh my, that is a lot of clues that we may have to go by. The special job mentioned by George Hurst is not connected with the special education program, or George Hurst's special job and Lord Marsh's special education program are somehow connected. I would assume that they're somehow connected. I mean... Oh, fuck. No, give it back. Clues. Refused. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. Alright.
Humanitarian aid for an orphanage.
Now I'm curious how much this guy's...
It's shut tight.
It's weird that I can just like wander around this guy's house like this, but I guess I can't get too far.
I'm intrigued by the special education program.
Okay, I guess
I'm gratified
that's
by
it
your
then.
interest in my charity. You're the first who has offered to help.
Interesting. Why does it say dialogue? What does that one mean?
Lord Marsh believes that he can...
I'm gratified.
Alright, well, I guess we're done for now. Do we go back to our house then? I mean... Let's go talk to the kid. See if he knows anything about his dad. Doing the special education program. I really don't know how long these cases are going to be. I'm going to hope that each one is under 3 hours, but over 2 would be ideal. But, you know, who knows? We'll just have to wait and see, won't we?